Plays to the point. Instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother Howie.
Howdy, howdy.
For our final episode of the season, episode 33. So, yeah.
Well,
yeah, this is the final episode of the season. Yeah.
is it now or is it after the draft?
No, it's now.
So the draft is kind of like an off thing, and then the next season starts. Okay.
We go every 2 weeks until.
Okay, so the draft one is the summer spectacular.
Yeah, that's it. So wow, how we did 5 seasons. We've done 5 seasons.
I can't even believe that.
I know, isn't that crazy? But a big day. Not only is it our last day of the season of the Puck Drops Here podcast, but it's also your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I got your Mr. Rogers one.
Just remember, make sure there's
I'm glad he included fire safety tips in that one.
Right. That one has. I was just gonna say, just make sure there's an adult with you when you put a candle on your cake, and you have an adult light that for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, after the show, I've got to start my cake.
There you go. You're gonna make your own cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to work though.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't eat cake, but I'm gonna make one though. Because there's a cake I've been wanting to try to make, so now's my opportunity.
Oh, really? So it must be a Russian recipe.
Yes, it is.
What's in it? Beets? Beet cake?
no, it's called
beet and
it's called
sausage.
Medivik.
What?
No, Medivik, or it's a honey cake. It's a eight layer honey cake.
8 layers?
Yeah. Well, the layers are like paper thin.
Oh, okay.
But there is an ingredient that I use all the time, which is in all Russian foods: sour cream. But it is good. I've had it before.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Any hockey news, Howie, before we get into the main topic of it?
Just the obvious, and that's about it.
Yeah, the obvious. So, all right, we'll just jump right in then. So, congratulations to the Washington Capitals for their first time hoisting the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
In their 44-year history.
Another interesting fact about that matchup as well was that it was Vegas, who was the expansion team in NHL history with the best record, playing against Washington, who was the NHL's expansion team with the worst record.
Oh. That is interesting. So what was their, inaugural season?
They had only won 8 games that first year.
Did they really?
Yeah, they were, let me pull it up here real quick.
Boy, that's terrible. 8 games?
I think that's what it is.
Wow.
Let's see.
While we're waiting, Howie, how was your week this week?
Pretty much the same, just busy.
Yeah. Same here. The week kind of flew by.
Yeah.
I mean, did you get to watch the Belmont yesterday?
Did I get to watch what?
The Belmont yesterday.
No.
You didn't? Oh.
No.
It was quite a race.
I'm having trouble typing.
Yeah. And you know Justify won, right? I mean.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they finished. They finished that season. Where'd it go now? They finished that season. Let's see, their inaugural season was in 1974, and they finished that season with a record of 867-5.
867-5.
Yep, their worst streak was a 37-game losing streak.
Oh man.
Oh, that's 37 straight road games.
Oh, 37 straight road games that they lost.
Yeah, they lost, yeah.
Wow. Oh. That hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, 867-5. That following season, they improved by 3 games.
Oh, well, there you go. Something to build on.
Yeah. They finished that first season with 21 points.
There you go. Wow.
Their goals for that season, 181. Goals against, 446.
Oh my goodness. Does it say who their goaltenders were?
No, I don't have the.
I was just curious. It's no big deal. We don't need to put their name out there.
Yeah. You suck.
Yeah. It may not have been the goaltender's fault. I mean.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe they had the cat.
Maybe. There we go.
Not the cat everyone knows.
Right. The cat that we know.
Yeah. It's Potvin, but the cat we had on our team.
Right.
Cat-like reflexes.
Right. Did he play any games?
No.
Yeah. The cat never played a game.
No. He didn't actually. If I think about it, no, he never did. He never played a game.
No.
He only participated in our practices.
He was just there in case you were decapitated or something. No, because we could still throw you as long as your body wouldn't. We couldn't throw your body in front of there. It could be lifeless.
Well.
And you'd still do better.
He was our third string because the Schwinn was my backup.
The Schwinn bicycle was the backup. And then there was the cat.
So in case some of the spokes busted, then Kurt would play.
Right, yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, it was nice seeing Ovechkin raise the cup.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Although it still would have been nice to see Vegas win, only for the fact, I think I sent you the text because I found out, had Vegas won, Fleury would have only been the sixth player in NHL history to win consecutive cups with 2 different teams. So I thought that was.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I guess he's. I saw something on NHL.com yesterday or today about him wanting to kind of finish up his career in Vegas.
Well, I'm sure he will. I mean, I don't see them trading him or anything.
Well, I mean, anything can happen. Yeah. How old is he? He's still fairly young, right?
He's still pretty young. Yeah, I mean, he's still
young.
fairly young. I think he's early 30s. I mean, he's still got some years on him.
Yeah. But I mean, it's always nice if you can start with a team and end with that same team, but
Yeah, but I mean, too. I mean, at least I mean, the thing that's going for Vegas right now, at least they have proven they've got goaltender depth the way they started off the season.
oh, absolutely, yeah, that team has a lot of depth for somebody that's just come into the league. Well, if you go back and look at their list of available players that they had to choose from,
Right.
I'd really like to go back and compare those to other, like when Columbus came in, or what it was like.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering because they sure had quite a list of good players,
Right.
even though they were unwanted.
Yeah. That's the way they set up the draft. So I mean, it'll be interesting once they officially announce Seattle's in the league and they do their draft. It'll be interesting to see
who they put up.
Well, no, to see how well
Fleury will back out there again.
Yeah, to see how well they do their first season.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have.
Now in Vegas has set.
Well, they
the bar.
set a bar that I don't know. It could be.
No, I don't see. But I mean,
the bar can't get any higher other than coming in and winning the Stanley Cup.
But now, I mean, it's going to be expected to at least, at the minimum, make the playoffs or just miss it. I mean, you're not going to.
I don't know. I mean,
there's going to be a team that comes in and you end up being worse than Arizona.
I don't know.
So it'll be interesting.
I think what we witnessed was, I think all the pieces fell in place, all the way from management, all the way down to,
yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll ever see anything like this again. I mean, to even think that you can, I don't know. I just don't know. We'll wait and see what happens in Seattle. I'll
be curious to see how it ends up.
But I don't know if I'd put that kind of pressure on my players.
No.
You have to be as good as these guys were. You're out of here.
Right. You're done. Your career is over.
Yeah. We're sending you to Arizona.
Yeah. That's like Arizona's like purgatory.
I guess there are a lot of players that liked it out there, but I don't know. I just don't know. I think they need to move them.
Yeah.
Which
well, if they move,
they can't go to the East.
No, they can't. But from what I've read and heard, as far as possibilities of where they could end up going, would be Houston, which would keep them in the West.
Yes, that would keep them in the West. Well, what else is there? There's San Diego, another California team.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. I mean, San Diego can't support a football team. You expect them to support an NHL franchise.
Well, what other?
And that brings up
Boise, Idaho.
That brings up another point.
What? The Spuds.
Which I will be interested to see how Vegas's attendance changes, if at all, when the Raiders move to Vegas after next season?
Oh, it may bring more. I don't think it'll affect. I think Vegas did just fine. Having the season that they had didn't hurt them by no means. I mean,
No, I don't know. I think it was.
And I think bringing the Raiders in there, it may bring more people in.
Possibly, but I
think so.
If Vegas had a true expected expansion season,
yeah,
I think it possibly could affect. It would have affected them, I think.
Yeah.
Because a lot of families be thinking, what am I going to spend my money on? A crappy team that I know is not going to make the playoffs, or go watch football.
I don't think they're going to have any problems. I think what Vegas Golden Knights have done is open the floodgates to Las Vegas. I think before long, not only will they have the Raiders, but they'll probably have an NBA team to share that rink with. It would not surprise me.
No, I wouldn't doubt it.
Because I think they have proven themselves now that they can win and they can do things there.
It will be interesting to see how Vegas does next season.
It will be. It will be interesting to see what happens. I think they'll still be very competitive.
Yeah, I still think they're going to be that team of curiosity. Everyone's going to be wanting to watch them just to see what happens after what resulted this season.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
But they were fun to watch. What games I did see, they were fun to watch.
They were fun to watch. Their defense is amazing. They had an amazing defense.
Though I would like to see them tone it down with the pregame.
Well, yeah.
Shows.
Yeah, I mean that's Vegas. So
I think didn't we discuss that last week?
Yeah, well, that was last week's show.
Rangers are going to have operas.
Yeah. Yeah, operas and yeah. Oh gosh. Oh. All right, I guess, Howie, that's gonna wrap it up for the season for us, for the NHL season.
Until the draft, which is when? Week after next?
Yeah, something like that. Which, that's when we'll do our show, week after next. Our shows will go from every week now until every other week. And that's just so Howie I can...
And of course, starting next month, we'll be doing coverage of World Team Tennis season.
That's coming.
As long as we don't miss it.
Yeah. Don't blink. Don't blink. Guys, don't get up to go to the bathroom because it's...
Last year we seasoned.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really have anything really planned out for the off season yet. We're just kind of waiting to see what happens. We could do a time machine episode, maybe. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
But we'll do some fun stuff. But Howie, it's been a great season. Thank you, and thank you for the 5 seasons that we have done. And I guess we will be back for a 6th.
I'm done.
No, you're not. All right.
I'm done.
I'll call Gerald after this is over. We'll get him to take your place. Yeah. So with that, we will wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening and watching our podcast. You can catch our past and present podcast at www.thepuckdropshere.com. Send us a like on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Send us an email at jonandhowie@thepuckdropshere.com. We're also on Pinterest and Instagram and Patreon. Become a Patreon member so we can try to improve this show, if it can be. And I guess with that, Howie, we will bid you all a fine adieu and see you week after next.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. We will be back for our off-season show. And we will bid you all adieu.
Paka paka.